Hello, good afternoon. This is BBC News with me, Ben Brown. Our headlines at 5 o'clock. Some asylum seekers who arrive in the UK will be sent to Rwanda to be processed and then resettled there under new government plans.
This innovative approach, driven by our shared humanitarian impulse and made possible by Brexit freedoms, will provide safe and legal routes for asylum while disrupting the business model of the gangs.
The Home Secretary Priti Patel has been in Rwanda today to sign the new agreement, but critics say the plans are inhumane.
It's a cruel thing and it breaches our obligations under international law. People are entitled to claim asylum here.
The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky tells BBC News that European countries that remain customers of Russian energy firms are complicit in the war in Ukraine. He's been talking to the BBC's Clive Murray with a defiant message for Vladimir Putin.
They can destroy us, but will answer. They can kill us, and they will also die. I can't understand for what.
Russia's flagship vessel in the Black Sea has been seriously damaged. Russia says a fire on board caused an explosion, but Ukraine is claiming it hit the ship with missiles. A record number of people are waiting for routine hospital treatment in England. New figures show 6.2 million people were on waiting lists at the end of February. The number of people in the UK infected with coronavirus is falling, but remains very high. Official figures show about 1 in 15 people are still testing positive. And people planning an Easter getaway are being warned that transport networks will be extremely busy over the bank holiday weekend, with more flights cancelled and P&O not running cross-channel ferries. Hello. Some people who arrive in the UK illegally will be given a one-way ticket to Rwanda. With the Prime Minister saying today, our compassion is infinite, but our capacity to help people is not. Well, the government says people seeking to stay in the UK will instead be sent 4,000 miles to Africa. It is part of a range of measures to try to cut the number of people crossing the English Channel in small boats. The government sees it as a way to end illegal migration, but critics have called the plans cruel. Now, last year, almost 29,000 people crossed the English Channel in small boats. Yesterday alone, 600 people made that crossing. At least 44 drowned in 2021. The UK is expected to give £120 million to the Rwandan government under a trial scheme. Boris Johnson says Rwanda is one of the safest countries in the world. But last year, at the United Nations, the UK demanded investigations into killings, disappearances and torture in that country. Australia and other countries have already tried the controversial policy of sending migrants overseas. Our political correspondent, Jonathan Blake, has this report.